Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Blind Love, the tragic love story of a blind guy and his girlfriend. Last time we got into a car accident and we got blinded, and then 3 months later we did a slice of life scene that we were getting through, we were chugging through it. I wanted to start on the title screen to show there are two load files, and that's because the last time that I stopped the game, I wanted to make sure that I could navigate the menus decently enough, because on the load screen, like the quit game, save game, new game screen, the screen reader doesn't read. So I kind of just have to remember where the menus are and stuff, and I wanted to make sure I knew how to save and I knew how to load, and I just didn't want to accidentally pick save and then save over the file. It would have been pretty annoying. Not too annoying. We could have gotten back to where we were pretty easily. But I hate saving over a save file accidentally. So that's why there are two save files. So our first one that we're playing through is Q1. But overall, I'm kind of... It's something that happens a lot in visual novels, where it says it's accessible, then the load screen, like saving, doesn't read out, it doesn't say save when you hit save, doesn't say load when you hit load, and the title screen doesn't read anything and you just kind of have to navigate around. So I figured I'd show that to you guys, but let's go finish our refrigerator disaster of throwing out the rotten Chinese food, guys.
I quickly made 4 steps to the left, knowing that I would land in front of my garbage bin, and guided my foot to the pedal that would lift open its lid. However, my toes brushed against fur, causing me to stop.
It's Yoshi again!
A paw had already pressed down on the pedal for me.
Aw yeah, that is the smartest dog ever.
Alex Yoshi. Thanks, buddy.
It's like a super intelligent dog. Maybe he'll talk back.
A friendly bark made me smile as I tossed the container of Chinese out.
Yay, he did
As the
talk
lid
back.
closed, I lowered my clean hand and reached for Yoshi. He was intuitive enough to know what I wanted, so he lifted his head and bumped it under my palm. He was indeed a smart and caring friend.
Best friend ever.
I gave Yoshi a pet before going to the sink, 1 more step to the left. As I turned on the water and washed my hands, my computer started playing a familiar tone.
Sounds like a phone to me. I thought it was gonna be a cell phone.
Alex, ah crap. Answer.
Answer your Skype.
I shouted, hoping my computer's microphone could pick me up over the sound of running water.
Can you actually do that on a computer? I've never tried it before. Just yell, answer the phone!
As the tone stopped, I let out a sigh. My microphone had amazing reach. At least I didn't have to have my phone on me at all times to keep in contact with the outside world.
Huzzah!
When I was at home, my phone was never on. I connected it to my computer's messenger program so I didn't have to fiddle with the buttons to answer calls. All I had to do was use my voice.
Can you actually do that? That's pretty cool if you can actually do that. I'm not tech savvy, so anyone who is tech savvy, let me know, because that's pretty cool.
I dried my hands on the towel near the sink as a voice came up on my computer.
I love how in visual novels they just keep the sound going, even though you're probably not going to be washing your hands for that long. It's always entertaining.
Hey, you there?
Yes!
A smile grew on my face as I left the kitchen, grabbing my coffee mug on the way out, and walked towards my desk. Alex, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Oh, great. You're up. Did you have your coffee?
Having it now, babe.
Alex just made it. By the way, the Chinese food you left here yesterday went bad.
Yesterday?
I had to toss it out.
I don't think it would have gone bad that fast. You should have taken it, Crystal. That would have been smarter. Eat your own Chinese food at your house.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I hope it wasn't a problem. Shit. I'm
overreacting a little there.
Alex, no. No. It was fine. I got it and cleaned it out.
Huzzah!
Still, I should have tossed it out. Sorry.
Can Chinese food really go bad that fast? I always have it like a week after.
I knew she felt bad for ruining my routine, but something as small as that was not a big deal, especially knowing that she didn't intend to leave it there. She was still sensitive about my limitations. She meant well.
But she's really starting to annoy me.
Still.
Dot dot dot. Still. Still.
So how was your day?
Wait, what?
So how was
Oh,
your
this is a...
It's okay, I promise.
Oh, okay, it's a menu. That always
It's
throws
okay.
me off.
So how would...
That's it.
So how was your day? It's okay, I promise.
Let's
So
change
how
the
was your day?
subject.
Well, my day was pretty okay. Got stuck in traffic the first part of the morning, but I managed to make it to the station.
Alex, yeesh. I hope you weren't late to work.
No, I made it on time. I clocked in, but I got stuck hauling files up from the basement to the top floor.
Womp womp.
Alex, did they screw you over again?
Yeah, but luckily the boss found out and gave me a couple hours break, so I can come visit you if you want.
I'd love that. Well,
Well.
well, I'd love that.
I want to see Crystal.
I could practically hear the smile grow on her face. She loved visiting me and I always welcomed her with open arms.
Alright, I'm going to let you go. Just wanted to check in and stuff.
Sweet.
Alex, oh, okay. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Absolutely.
I love you.
Oh.
Bye.
I'm not used to having this many choices
I
in
love
a
you.
visual novel. I haven't played a lot that have this many choices.
Bye.
I
love you.
Let's do I love you.
For a moment, I heard silence on the other end.
Uh-oh.
Did I surprise her?
We haven't said it before.
We didn't say I love you often to each other.
Uh-oh.
Many people think that couples need constant reminding and phrase repetition to ensure their love.
They kinda do,
We
maybe?
were different. We didn't use the phrase often in order to keep its genuine meaning.
Aw.
To say it consistently dulls the emotion behind it and makes it bland and typical,
Oh,
which
no.
was something neither of us wanted. I at least wanted the full feeling of love to be in the phrase every time I said it to Crystal.
This is really overanalyzing saying I love you before you hang up.
Finally, she spoke up. I could hear the love in her voice as she repeated the phrase back to me.
Say it.
I love you too.
Yay!
We both said our byes and she hung up, letting me have a chance to breathe out a sigh. It was nice to be able to talk to her and relax a bit before revving myself back up for the workday ahead. A sip of my coffee made me sink farther into my chair, despite the caffeine wanting to work its magic on my brain. The taste gently swirled in my mouth across my tongue.
La, 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 la.
Coffee wasn't for everyone, but it was definitely for me.
It's for everyone. Don't do that. It's for everyone.
My mind began to wander onto everything that was going on in my story and what I had to do to make progress today. Whether it was a chapter or multiple, I had to start and remind myself where I had left off.
You have a screen reader. You can just go read the chapters that you've done so you can have a reminder.
It was slow, but the story was getting to a very nice dramatic event where the hero would have to choose between staying with his love or trying to live his life.
And he's blind.
I wasn't sure, however, which road he was going to go on. He had many benefits on both sides, but the story had to end cleanly.
The road where he's blind.
I let out a sigh before turning to my desk.
2 steps to the left.
As I turned to it, my messenger began to ring again.
Oh no. It's my... Let me try and guess. It's my... publisher. No, he doesn't have a publisher. It's his job. It's his job.
Alex, what the... Answer. I expected it to be Crystal, forgetting to tell me something or the like. This time, however, it was another person, a guy friend of mine named.
Oh, I have to name the guy?
What's his friend's name? Josh.
I've been keeping all the guys' names, the default names, so I will continue that. He can be Josh.
You there, bud?
We had been friends for a couple years and he was the second person to visit me after the accident after Crystal. He was an editor and advertised me like crazy to his social medias.
Ooh.
I was lucky to have a friend like him. In work, I depended on him with my writing and he depended on me for my skill. As a friend, we were like brothers. I was even his best man at his wedding to his partner, Tyler.
Aww.
It was a perfect friendship. Alex, yeah, Josh, I'm here. What's up?
Well, it's nice that he had, well, he lost his sight older. I was gonna say it's nice that that he kept all of his friends after he went blind, because unfortunately that isn't always the case. I lost a decent amount of friends when I lost my sight, and I had to make new ones, but my new ones are amazing, so it kind of all worked out in the end. But like I said, they have Alex. He lost his sight a lot later in life than I did, so that may be a major factor, more maturity there.
Nothing much. I just wanted to check in on you.
Alex, I don't need checking in, dude. You'll get your chapter by tonight.
Don't sass, Josh.
I know. Can't a friend just be concerned with how his friend is doing?
You tell him.
Alex, an actual visit would be nice.
Oh, snap.
I haven't heard you play Dungeon Era in forever and I am desperate to know the ending.
I haven't heard you. He'd still be saying, I haven't seen you, and his friend would know what he meant. That's a pet peeve of mine, like, oh, unless it's like an audiobook you're listening to, like, oh, have you listened to the audiobook? But it's like, no, you're still watching TV, you just can't see the TV, you're doing it through sound and stuff. But I may be like in the minority there with that as a pet peeve. But if you're gonna be seeing it, if everyone sees it, then just say, oh, have you seen that movie?
I've been a bit busy, man. You understand, right? I promise.
No.
Next time I'm free, I'll come over and play Dungeon Era.
I wonder what Dungeon Era is supposed to be. Dungeons and Dragons is what I'm guessing. Oh, no, it's probably Dragon Age or something.
Alex, alright, man. How have you been? Then came the free talking. I didn't chat often, so calls like these were nice. Sure, they scrambled my time a bit, but I didn't want to chain myself into a schedule all of the time.
Does Alex never go outside or something? He can go outside.
Our chat was full of news from each of our lives. Josh was of course delicate about talking about things requiring sight with me,
Oh, no.
which made me shake my head.
You shake your head vehemently, Alex.
I would never get used to it, feeling like I was being handled with kid gloves. At the same time, however, I understood why. No one wanted to offend me and I didn't want to get mad at the wrong thing. It was a safe balance.
Psh, psh. Aye, shenanigans. Just treat him normal. Treat him like a normal person, guys. Hopefully they touch on that later, but don't. It's been 3 months. It's been 3 months and you should treat him normally. Like, I get that's how some people react to it and all, but if we're gonna have a time progression, then maybe don't have them treating him like he's just gotten out of the hospital and stuff. Like, that's a little...
Still, it was good to talk with Josh. For some reason, I felt good, despite my schedule for the day being thrown off. Maybe I needed this break.
Scheduling's for suckers.
My mind had been focused on the past recently. Perhaps this was karma telling me to relax and just let the day flow. Of course I had to do some work, but I wasn't exactly backed into a wall by deadlines or anything.
I like this song a lot. It's like it's an earworm. It's a good song for a slice of life scene.
Maybe I should let my schedule die for today.
Hey, but I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
There's this writers gala happening this weekend, and I got invited since I'm an editor.
Oh, snap.
Obviously, Tyler and I are going to go, but I was wondering if you wanted to come too.
Yay! Invite me. I'm gonna say yes.
Alex Gayla,
At the gala in the garden is where I'm going
Just
to
my
be.
luck. a social event.
What's wrong with that?
It's not that I didn't like parties. In fact, I loved going out to parties. Crystal usually came with me and we'd practically steal the show from whoever we were attending for. But that was when I still had my sight. The fancy outfits, the colorful food tables, the lights, and everything visual about galas made them worth going to.
Shift your worldview, dude. You can go smell the food, you can go enjoy the sounds of the music, and still have a party. You still know how to dance via muscle memory, probably.
When you can only see a world filled with one color, galas aren't exactly fun.
Oh no, not true. It's all about how you act at them, Alex.
Alex, I don't know, Josh.
No, go.
It's just.
I know. I understand.
Ugh, I want to choose to go. Can I choose to go?
No, you don't know. No, it's all right.
Huh.
No, you don't know.
I want him to stop being a waffly noodle about the blindness and kind
It's
of
all right.
be
No,
not
you
in
don't
your
know.
face, but just I don't know.
It's
But
all
that's
right.
no, I don't
No,
know. Isn't really a
don't know.
very good. It's kind of passive aggressive since he's been kind of passive in letting people treat him with kid gloves.
It's all right.
I'm feeling the
No, you don't know.
know choice though.
How could he understand? He wasn't the one without sight. I was. I felt a little angry and I knew Josh could hear it. I heard the emotion in my own voice. Part of me couldn't control it, but part of me was frustrated at the idea of not being able to enjoy what I used to because of what I had to live with.
Oh my gosh, just go anyways and stop wallowing.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
Alex. No, I'm sorry. I overreacted when you were trying to be a good friend.
Dun dun dun. Go to the gala!
There was a reason why I was being treated with care. I myself didn't fully understand and grasp my situation fully.
I was thinking about this the last time that, the last part, that he would probably be in a vocational rehabilitation program and be getting mobility and all that sort of stuff, so, I mean, I kind of feel like he'd be a little further along, and just being able to deal with it going to counseling and stuff like that initially, but I don't know, maybe he doesn't know the resources. Maybe we'll touch on that later.
Alex, I'll think about it. Okay.
Yay!
I'll bring it up to Crystal and see what she thinks.
Crystal's gonna say yes if I have anything to do with it.
As I finished my coffee, Josh and I said our byes and ended the call. Getting checked in once in a while was a good reminder that I wasn't alone. That thought made me smile a bit. Alex, all right. Computer, open Word document chapter 7.
Working!
My computer replied with a tone of acknowledgement, letting me know that it had been pulled up and was ready to go.
Can computers actually do that? I don't know. I don't have a dictation program, but I'm very curious if computers can do this sort of stuff now because I know nothing about tech stuff like I said before.
Alex, repeat last paragraph.
Working!
I listened as the computer's voice system began to read the last paragraph I had written to me. The hero was torn between two situations.
Bum, 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 bum.
On one end, He had to save his kingdom from an incoming enemy army. On the other, the one he loved was in danger and needed him beside her.
It's just like the situation with the gala.
I sat and pondered both paths. If he saved the kingdom, he'd be able to help save thousands of people, but his love would fade away.
Just make a visual novel and have both choices be an option and pick one and then save and then have a load that you can pick the other and then you get the best of both worlds.
If he saved his love, he would never be able to face his comrades again for deserting them and just be a wanderer for the rest of his life.
Oh no!
It was a tough decision, but I was unsure of how to let the story unfold. The words naturally flowed out of my mouth, letting my instinct take control of my story.
If I were him, I would probably... I'd probably do the going with your love path, because that sounds like it would be more interesting story-wise, because the other way just sounds like it would be a typical hero's journey, but we'll see if we get to see what choice Alex makes later on in the story. Oh, do I get to choose?
He stood tall and told his ally, "I will fight beside you versus this enemy."
Oh, this is fun! I get to write the story!
He stood
Do
tall.
I?
He turned away and told his ally, "I must save her."
I get to choose!
He stood tall and told his ally, "I will fight beside you versus this enemy."
I want to
He
choose
turned
what
away
I
and
just
told his ally.
said.
He walked out of the war room, determined to find his love and rescue her. He walked out of the war room.
Oh, did I hit
He
space
walked
again?
out of the war room,
Let's see.
determined to find his love and rescue her.
Wait, is this a choice?
He wanted to stand by his kingdom, to save it. Alas, he had to save the one he loved.
I like that.
I nodded to myself at what I had said. A little action, but a little remorseful drama.
Yeah, that's the type of story I like, obviously, because I'm playing this game.
If romance came about, it had the chance to come later. The hero would face a hard trial at the end of his war.
Oh no, did I pick the wrong thing?
I thought about the 2 sentences I had said, noting of the path my story was going to go on. Did I really want to make my book like this?
Yes.
Would this story be intriguing enough for an audience to grasp?
Yes!
I let out a sigh and tried to relax. I knew I couldn't beat myself up over it. Nothing good would come from it.
It's the first draft, dude. Just write it and see if you like it, and then go back.
I continued to paint my story, following the path I had set for it.
With all
I
the
didn't
colors
want
of
to
the
go back now. Sentence upon sentence flowed from my lips, carving out the world and spinning the tale I desired to weave.
That's cool. I may try that, instead of like writing, I may try like recording saying a story and see how that comes, because I've been wanting to write some more stories and I've had writer's block or something, but this sounds like it would be an interesting, different way to like write a story, just dictating the thing and recording it and having it as like a little brainstorm audio file.
Eventually, Crystal did visit me.
Yay.
Yoshi was very excited to see her and made it known with his happy barks.
Bark, bark, bark.
I was happy to see her, but Crystal couldn't stay long.
Oh no.
She told me that she had to return to work to get a head start on organizing the files she had retrieved that morning.
Oh no.
Still, it was good to hear her voice and feel her embrace. I felt happy within her arms. The rest of my day came and went with me dancing between work, walking and playing with Yoshi, and eating.
And eating.
My life was simple and I enjoyed it. Many people dream of doing crazy things, but I was quite content with my simple pleasures. As dinner time came around and my previously ordered pizza had arrived for me, I uncontrollably began to think about Josh's invitation.
Okay, so I'm going to end this part here, guys, because the music's faded and it seems like it's going to go to another section of the story now that we have our pizza, now that we have talked to Josh, and Crystal has talked to us as well. So, this part was, I kind of liked the beginning better, but this part was kind of a progression of the last scene that we had. I'm really enjoying the choices that we get to make, like writing the storyception we got here. Got a story within a story. I think it's really cool. There was some of the dialogue, I feel like I kind of wish they weren't treating him so gingerly, but maybe that'll change throughout the story and as Alex kind of branches out on his own and is independent. But that is the end of Blind Love Part 2, and I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys on the next part. Bye!